Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and G.I. Joe issue number 1. This is a brand new volume coming out of IDW, and it's pretty good. I'm just saying, it's pretty, no subliminal messages or anything. It's pretty good. I enjoyed this. I'm going to tell you 5 things about this comic book. Let me spread those fingers. I'm a little sick. Relax. But first, I'm going to tell you about who made this comic book. So, this issue is called Life During Wartime. Writer is Paul Allor. Artist is Chris Evan-Huis. Did the best I could. Colors by Brittany Peer. Letters by Neil Uyetake. And, yeah, sure, a whole bunch of people doing covers. Sorry, not getting into all those. So, let's talk about number 1 on this list. We got a brand new character, at least I think. Maybe there's 2 brand new characters. This Frontier character might be new, but Tiger almost certainly has to be new, right? Right? Anyway, I like him. Every time I look at the cover of the comic book and I look at this character and his jacket and his scooter, kind of like a motorcycle, kind of, but it's a scooter. I keep on thinking of Kaneda from Akira, that animated movie. Akira, that's what keeps coming to my mind, and that right away draws me to the character. So really good. That had to have been on purpose. If it was purposeful, freaking good job. If it was accidental, keep going with it, because this is the character that I want to follow. These are the eyes that I want to keep seeing through as I'm reading this comic book. One of the big problems I've always had with G.I. Joe comic books was I'm reading a story, I'm not reading through anybody's eyes. In this, I've got somebody's eyes I'm seeing through, and I'm digging on that. Okay, so which makes me want to continue reading the story. Something else makes me continue reading the story. That's later on. For now, number 2 on this list, Duke's death. Okay, even though we've seen something kind of like this before, like in the G.I. Joe the movie thing, it was very shocking to see that here. I actually, my eyebrows kind of went, oh, shoot, really? For anybody saying, well, Duke didn't actually die in the movie. Yeah, I know. I just said I saw in the movie. The point is that he was supposed to die. That movie was actually supposed to come out first, but it got delayed, and the Transformers the movie wound up coming out instead. For the sake of trying to sell toys, they decided they were going to kill Duke and kill Optimus Prime. Unfortunately, I don't know about unfortunately, whatever, the Transformers movie wound up coming out first, and they killed Optimus Prime, and the fans were so completely taken back by it, and in a negative way. Nowadays, as an adult, that's one thing, but as the kids, when we saw that, it was shocking and traumatizing. So, the people who made who were doing the same movie, G.I. Joe, they backtracked, like, okay, listen, let's just change it around a little bit and say that he's actually going to be okay. Okay, that he didn't actually die. Let's do that instead. So they wound up letting Duke live, so they didn't have a repeat of the Transformers the movie thing. And yeah. Anyway, it probably would have been more impactful if they would have let him die, but you get the gist. So seeing that here was actually a good retake of that. I'm interested in seeing what happens here. Is Duke actually going to be dead? I don't know. Is this just some alternate universe? I don't know. But damn it, I got to find out what's going on. Still more of why I got to read this comic book later. Number 3 on this list. This is a great story. No matter how you want to toss the dice at this is a fantastic story, and it leads into it great. And there are moments in here that make me turn pages back towards the beginning to say, wait, did I see what I thought? Oh yeah, I did. Look at that. Oh crap. This comic book keeps me reading it and keeps me. I haven't flipped this much back and forth into comic books since I used to read the Choose Your Own Adventure comic books. You know what I'm saying? Where I just keep on going back. It's like, wait, what exactly? And they go back again. And it's like, oh yeah, I practically studied this comic book. Damn it, if nothing else is going to make you love a comic book, it's the idea that you're so engrossed in it. And that's exactly what this issue did for me. God damn, I haven't been this excited for a G.I. Joe comic book in forever. I haven't read G.I. Joe in years, but you get my gist, right? Wow, this is good. So, yeah, might have to go back and start looking at some older stories just for the sake of conversation. In the meantime, let's talk about number 4 on this list, and that is an interesting build-up. Besides how good the story is, it actually does build up. Something's happened, but we don't understand what's happening yet. Unless you've read the solicits, then you get the gist. But either way, you start to learn just how bad it is as the story progresses. That is fantastic. That's what storytelling is supposed to be. There's going to be some people who are going to complain big time about the art and ask how come the covers aren't as beautiful as, or the interior art isn't as beautiful as the covers. And listen, I'm not going to lie. I agree. At the same time, like, no disrespect, but the art is kind of bland. It's kind of basic. But when push comes to shove, I'm looking at it as I'm not reading this for the art. The art is definitely sustainable. It's just not blow you away kind of art. I think that the purpose is to have more of a focus on the story itself, which I'm okay with. The art isn't bad. It's just not the kind of art that I would, look at and go, oh my God, is what it is, right? And finally, let's talk about number 5 in this book, that ending. There's the whole, hey, by the way, welcome to G.I. Joe thing. But the thing that's said beforehand, 2 words by General Hawk. Wow. Wow. Words that I never thought I'd see G.I. Joe saying. I was really surprised by that. Maybe it's been said before. I honestly don't know. But especially in light of what Duke said earlier on, right before he got killed, holy crap. I'm reading this book like, damn. Guys, this is a really, really good book. And I hope that we can get a whole bunch of people reading this because I need to see this story go. I don't need this story rushed to an ending because it's not doing well in sales. Buy the damn book because I want to see how this progresses the proper way. Anyway, guys, I'm done. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.